Hello, beautiful people. I'm here today to talk to you about Facebook. So, first of all, I want to let you know that if it's your first time ever watching any of my videos, my name is Eileen Smith, and I've been talking about social media and how to use YouTube. I've been doing that here on YouTube since 2009. I have seen Facebook go through so many massive changes that it's practically impossible for one person to keep up with all the changes. So, this live stream is going to address a new option that Facebook has introduced. They are moving away from the concept of people liking your Facebook page, and they are moving towards following the page. Following the page. But I'm here to give you a few warnings that I wish someone would have given me about how this is going to impact your engagement on Facebook and how you manage your content over there. So, let me put this out here right now. What you see today may change in a couple of weeks. All right, so don't be alarmed. I will have timestamps in the description of this video so that you can navigate to the appropriate section that will help you with whatever issue you're having as you're navigating through all these changes, because eventually I think that it's going to roll out on all of our pages. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, if you have a Facebook page and you're not making the changes, just know that I have tutorials here to show you about the new Facebook that was introduced about mid-year in 2020. But this is even newer than the new Facebook. Okay? So I'll take a minute to say hello to Damon Robin. I think you're a first time visitor. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Go ahead and share this out. Okay, so what I'll do first is share with you some of the suggestions or some of the guidance that Facebook provides about this switch, because you're really making a permanent switch to your page. Hey, Sammy Superstar, so great to see you here. So you're really making a permanent switch to your page, and Michael Daniels is coming through with the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Michael. I so appreciate you. All right, so let's just put up, like I said, some of the guidance that Facebook provides. All right, so I'm just going to make this bigger, not only for you, but for me, because I'm actually going to try to read some of this to you. All right. Now, I've already made the switch. All right, so some of this verbiage applies to me because I've made the switch on one of my pages, but I'm going to, as much as possible, if time permits, kind of go back and forth and show you what different. You think I'm using my web mic? Oh, geez. You're so awesome, Sam. Thank you. Well, we switched that up. Thank you. That's the Let's Get Live crew coming in there. Thank you so much, Sammy, for letting me know. I am in a new setup, as those of you who are familiar with coming over here to this channel. I'm in a new setup. I got new stuff going on, and everything is still, I don't have all my ducks in a row yet. But, all right, so let's press on. Thank you for letting me know, Sammy. All right, so when you follow pages or profiles as Eileen. Now, my name is Eileen, and my Facebook page name, the one that we're going to look at, the one that I switched over, is also Eileen. All right. And Sammy said, didn't sound like usual. Yeah. And it's, for me, it's a little echoey because I'm in this new environment. But at least I do have carpet in this room. Carpet that I need to get rid of, but that's another story. All right, but thank you, Sammy. All right, so when you follow pages or profiles as Eileen, you can see their updates and interact with them. That's one of the good things about this change, all right? You're able to really navigate through Facebook, even though you're signed in as your page. You're actually navigating Facebook just like you do on your profile. And as far as I'm concerned, that's where all the good stuff ends. Other than that, it's a little frustrating. And maybe with time things will get better. But for now, let's make it even bigger. You'll no longer see Eileen listed under your pages in the more menu. So when folks that have multiple pages, or even if you only have one page, when you log into Facebook and you want to switch over to your page, you would tap on the pages or the. It's not over there anymore. I'll show you where it is. So stay there for that. It moved. All right. And I'm going to show you on desktop, but if I have time, I'll also show you on mobile. Okay. No, in fact, I'm going to show you on mobile first. Okay. So that gets that out of the way. All right. So the next, let's see if we can scroll down some and move this up now and see the next little guidance that they give us about followers and likes. With this update, your page likes and the like button went away. Remember, I told y'all this is a permanent change. Yeah, the like button went away. You can still manage your audience and reach your followers just like before. Followers are even more meaningful because they represent people who receive blah, blah, blah. So now listen, this is something you definitely want to look at if you're considering making this switch on your page. You want to look at the number of followers that you have right now versus the number of likes, people that have liked your page, right? Before you even make the switch. And if you see a huge imbalance there, then keep that into consideration. All right. In my case, it wasn't that much of an imbalance. But now that I've made this switch, anyone who had liked my page but was not following that page, my page, I've lost them. I don't know who they are, and they won't know that I made the switch either. At least I don't think they will. I doubt it. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Page insights. Here's the next really important thing about your page insights. Your page insights basically went away. Whatever you had as a page insight before is now gone. Okay, now just marinate on that for a minute. Once you make that switch, it's a permanent switch. So I promised that I was going to talk about the mobile first because I know that's where most folks are navigating. And don't be alarmed that you're not seeing mobile. That was just a screen share glitch. Okay, so here we go. I'm on my mobile phone. And I don't know if I might be picture in picture somewhere hiding. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can have another way that I can get myself on screen. Hang on, Snoopy. Snoopy, hang on. Where am I? Okay, so I'm not sure where I'm hiding right at this moment, so that's okay. Oh, but So I'm on my profile. All right. Now, down at the bottom right, with a hamburger menu, click that on. Now you see up at the top where I can switch between Eileen Smith, that's my profile, and Eileen, which is my page. Okay, so now notice. Oh, okay. Question. Good question, Sammy. And I'm not 100% sure about the answer to that. And I'm not sure either why I can't get your comment up on screen. If you want to do the switch, how do you do it? They prompted me to make the switch. And I'm actually going to write that question down because during the course of today's stream, that may be answered. But right off the top of my head, I don't know. Found a notepad. Remember, I'm in a new desk. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on for a second. Is that? Nope. And Eric is here saying hello, Grammy. Thank you for coming, Eric. And I'm going to go back to myself because these comments aren't showing up. There was a hidden thing. Okay, good. All right. So, how do you switch? I'm not prepared to answer that. I just know that I got a prompt and asked me if I wanted to switch, and that's how I did it. But what we'll do is we'll go over to another one of my pages where I haven't switched, and we'll check that out. All right, so hang on. Let me put that up on screen. And then also, Tech for Your Needs is here. Hello, hello, hello. And James is here too. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so you saw what it looks like on mobile. Oh, well, let me put it back up. Okay, so it looks like a regular news feed, but this is my page. And these are all the pages that I've liked. Okay. And then Facebook throws in their little advertisement, grow your audience. Basically they're telling me to do an ad, right? And let me just scroll down a little further because there is a point where they're going to start suggesting things for me to join. See, suggested for you. Mashable. Now, if I wanted to follow Mashable, I'd done so long ago. In fact, I probably stopped following Mashable 10 years ago. But I know a lot of people like it. I'm not trying to say anything bad about Mashable, but I just want you to know that you will see that pages, suggested pages to follow, even though you're in there as your page. Okay. So now I think I want to do desktop view. All right. And one of the very first things that you'll notice that's different on desktop view, let's switch over to desktop, is that your header and the placement of your profile picture are different. So this is the new page. Now let me go back to one of my older pages. In order to do that, I actually have to switch my profile and switch over here to Eileen Smith. And then I want you to see this though. Look on the left hand side where it says pages, right? When I click on pages, my Eileen page is not in the list, and it even tells me this page was updated. Switch to Eileen in order to manage it. But we're not going to do that right now. I just want I want to do a little comparison. So see, this is what the old layout was. You had the profile pic off to the left-hand side, and then you had your banner there, okay? But now the profile pic, and I actually just updated it this morning because it didn't look right with the old banner that I had, so I had to change the profile pic and the banner. The profile pic is in the center, and your banner is there. But the biggest change for me was navigation, guys. The navigation, because I was I've done videos here about this, okay? You do all of your navigation on the left-hand side. If you're have a Facebook page right now and you haven't made the switch, which I highly advise that you don't make it, you'll see that all of your navigation is over here on the left. But when you switch over, you're like, well, which way did it go? Which way did it go? I don't know. So I tried a few things. For example, I went into more. Oh my gosh, look at this more. Videos, groups, events, music. Music? Why do I have music on my page? Questions. Okay, check ins. That makes sense. Sports. Come on, y'all. I don't do sports. It is no reason for y'all to have a sports section on my page. Nothing about me says sports. Movies, TV shows, books. Okay, likes and reviews. That makes sense. Even though, I and check-ins, I don't have the brick and mortar, so I don't really do check-ins. But no, that at least I know. Okay, I eliminated that. That's not where I do my any of my settings. So, and then it tells me to unfollow. Well, that doesn't make sense. Remember, I switched. I am my page. So, okay, nope, nope. Because here it is right here. Switch into Eileen's page to start managing it. I'm sorry. It switched me back because I know you guys saw that I'd switched. Okay, is that the Facebook's interface right now is I'm not going to say what I really think because I might get in trouble. So here you do have this edit page button. You do have this promote page. That's ads. If you're doing Facebook ads, that's where you find that. Here's admin tools, and then here is view as, edit page button, search page activity, page and tagging settings. So these are some of your settings. This is where you would invite folks to follow. However, you actually can't invite folks to follow. You have to switch back to your profile in order to do that. You have to switch to your profile, then search for your page. What? Yeah. So if anybody thinks that these changes are anything that you would even consider doing, like, let me know. But maybe it's just me. I think that's awfully goofy that I'm logged in as my profile. Now I have to search for my page because I can't switch back over to my page, because when I switch back over to my page, as you can see, when I go to that invite button, doesn't let me invite people like it does normally. Let's see if I go over here. I go over here. Oh, Zoe said, Facebook has been driving me crazy with its changes. What we have to do is try to keep things like kind of in perspective. For folks that are like using Facebook to advertise and things, I know that you guys must be super duper frustrated, okay? But for those of us who are using Facebook, seeing how it switched? Oh, no, you guys didn't see that. My bad. I wasn't screen sharing. For those of you like me who actually don't spend money on advertising, all I can say is, hey, it's free. What do you expect, right? Chase is here. Hi, Chase. So, we just got to roll with the punches. And this is why I've always tried to come on and give you guys some suggestions, some guidance, about some of the changes that Facebook makes. And, in this particular time, I got to be honest, uh, I'm not really clear about these changes. All right. I'm just doing the best I can. Okay. And Zoe agrees with me that yes, it's free. You can't complain too much. But, it's more about your peace of mind and your well being, if you're using Facebook all the time. And so now I'm in this situation because I went and I said, okay, this is probably going to be good. I'll make this change, right? I did it. I wish I hadn't, but now I only have it on the one page. And all the other pages that I manage are still on the old system, which is actually the new system that they just switched to last year. Well, they just switched to this last year, guys. Okay. So, and now already they're switching again. And that to me is the part that's really frustrating. And so, as I'm was supposed to be logged in as my page over here, it looks like it looks like I still am logged in as my page over here. Okay. But behind the scenes, guys, remember I was showing you my other page, but I'm no longer logged in as the I'm looking at it from a different view now, because notice on the sidebar all those ways that I could change it. So I guess I'm actually logged in as my page. They don't like me being logged in on one tab as my profile. Okay, I get it, Facebook. I get that part. And so the notifications are going to be a little improved. Eliza, I always love my positive attitude. Thank you, Eliza. And before it's all over, I'm going to figure out why I can't. I think my comments must be hiding behind this screen. So I appreciate you. Because hey, I feel a bit sorry for anyone who finds it hard to keep up with the frequent changes. Yeah, and honestly, this is like why I'm putting this video out. It's really like an interim video. All right, is this is not really a tutorial. This is just me showing you some of what the experience is like. Okay. So I hope that it's helpful. If anybody, like I said, if you're watching this in a replay, I will put some timestamps in the description later on so that people can go right to the part where they want to go on this. Okay, so let's go back over to the screen share now. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's on the sidebar of the page. Okay. And remember, at the beginning of this video, I talked about this page, a view page guide. Hey, Natural Lauricia, thank you for coming over. Okay, so this view page, and then this is where I took the screenshot from. This was all of this stuff. All right. And I just want to go over to the insights really quickly because like I mentioned to you guys, it's really important to know that once you make this change, you are not going to have access to the old insights that you had. I think they may give you some basic things. Let's see. Yep. It's just I don't know what to say, guys. All right, here we go. This is something that's a little interesting. It doesn't tell you that much, but it tells you a little. All right. So, but those old insights that I had from, I believe I started that page in 2014, they're gone. I don't have access to them anymore. Yeah, I'll say that one more time. They're gone. Oh, and the worker
Woman. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in ages. But I do have to put up natural Laricia first, and then I haven't seen Catherine the Wicker Woman, and she's got her registered trademark there. That's so awesome. Yes. All right, so let's just go back over, and I will try to go back to being myself on Facebook. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go over into Creator Studio. And I actually have a secret bookmark that I had here for Creator Studio. Nope, I want you guys to see this. All right, because I manage multiple pages, and on my daughter's page I actually manage the Instagram, but you have to do it through, when you're doing it on desktop, you actually have to do it through the Creator Studio. So I put up I made myself a bookmark, right? Here it even says BTS, because BTS stands for Better Than Success. That's for my daughter's Facebook page, right? Her company is Better Than Success. And by the way, shout out to my daughter, Nicole. But when I click that link on, it tells me that you're switching accounts. You need to switch to Eileen Smith to continue. So annoying. So, this is my way of getting over to the Creator Studio. But then this is only going to work for uh, her two pages. Wait a minute. Let's see. See what happens if. Nope. I have to go into the page. Nope. This little link isn't going to work for me anymore. It's going to work for me only if I'm doing her stuff. Nope. Nothing on here lets me get back to. Let me see what happens over here. Let me just go back over here to my profile. Now I got to go to pages. I hate going through all these steps. Now I got to go to one of my other pages. So I'll go to hers since we were talking about Better Than Success. And she doesn't even have Creator Studio over here. I have to go into um, publishing tools. And this may be this way on your page as well. And it takes forever. And here's another example, guys. This is another example of how Facebook's interface is. This is ridiculous. Why do you give me a link to publishing tools, and then when I go over there, it tells me to go somewhere else? It's painful. It's really painful. But we're not. We're gonna. One more time. Inhale and exhale. That's a little yoga exercise I do with my 5 month old grandson via FaceTime, by the way, because they're in California and I'm in Philadelphia. So anyway, let's go back over here. So you can finally get to Creator Studio over here on the left hand side. You've got all these clicks that I have to go just to get to my Creator Studio. But I really don't want to be in a Creator Studio for this Better Than Success right now. I really want to be in the Creator Studio for Eileen. I have to uncheck that, check that, and go here. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Let's see what these insights look like. Okay, looks like I'm getting some insights here. Let's go back to the prior week before I call myself being so smart to make this switch. Is it gonna let me just say this month? See what happens. All right, yeah, so some insights are there. Some insights, but it's just you see what I had to go through in order to get to them. And the way I understand it is that those insights are going to go away. And they did give me a little pop up that said, in the next 7 days, your page is going to change. So it may take them the whole week to actually get rid of that stuff for me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have all the answers. I just wanted to try to provide as many of the tips and tricks that I can for you guys. Well, so that we can go through this together. So let's see what else I can do here. And let's see what happens when I share air server. I'll change this to the tall format. And okay, so we're going to go back over to the phone. Let's see what else we can determine is going on over here. Okay, so it is a lot easier to create stories and watch stories from the pages that you follow. Okay, so you just see that create story button up at the top. Now I want to go back to what's on the bottom. You guys can't see everything that's on the bottom here. Change is the only consistent. You're right about that, James. Oh my goodness. I think I have to do custom in order to get to the bottom. Yep, I sure did. This is Ecamm Live, by the way, that I'm using. And they made some updates, and some of you guys know that I'm in the beta group. So if something that I complain about that's like, wait, what happened? That's because I'm on the beta. All right, so down at the bottom, we have sort of the similar buttons that we have even if we're on as our profile. You've got the home button and you've got watch. And they've always shown you something totally offbeat that you like. Me, I would never watch this. I don't even like TikTok. So. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I like your TikTok. I like your TikTok. But in general, I don't like the other TikTok. Anyway, and then it has that same little view page guide thing there. And then it has groups. Now, I guess I need to tap on my groups. And there's only one group that I'm a member of as my page, and that's my Eileen Smith. My patrons, my group that I have for patrons is Eileen.live. It's a private group, so you would never find it or anything. So then notifications. Now, this is one thing that's better. Because when I'm looking at my page, I'm logged in as my page on mobile. This is on mobile. I don't know that this is also the same on desktop. But when I'm logged in as my page and I click on notifications, the only notifications that I see are for my page. Hallelujah. Yeah, I like that. That's, like I said, this is one of the few things that I actually do like about this setup. And then, it starts suggesting pages for me to follow. Well, I will follow this one, and I will follow these two. Okay. We're done with that. All right, so let's go to the hamburger menu, because we know hamburger menu is where all the goodies hide. And, wait, bear with me for a second. Because, see, it's the wording. Look at the very top of the page, okay? Just ignore it that Mari Smith is there, because I know she's got some good stuff too. But it says Eileen, which is my page. But notice the wording. It says, see your profile. Like, can y'all be more confusing? Can y'all mess with people's heads more? Especially when my page and my profile both have the same name. But now, when I know when it's my real profile, it's Eileen Smith. Sheesh, let me put up some. It's hard to grow on TikTok. Yeah, it's really hard for me because all I did was go over there, claim my name, set up my account, and got out of there as fast as I could. Not a fan of TikTok, but it helps drive views. Very good. If it's driving views back over to your YouTube channel, hey, that's the thing. And get people to come over to YouTube. Yeah. So you guys make sure you guys connect with one another, because I know that James also does a lot of live streams and talks about YouTube, and he probably covers a lot of things that I don't get a chance to cover and stuff. And then Natural Laricia, I'm sure you have some wonderful content as well. I have to check out your channel soon. And my buddy Lee Launches is here. And yes, confusing that they tell you see your profile when they're talking about see your page, but basically your page is acting as a profile, because that makes sense to somebody, right? A bunch of engineers and Facebook, that makes sense to them. What you posting here? What you posting there, James Pruitt? You know, Lee, I just got to let you know, because Lee is one of my new friends, James. And so is Laricia. Even though I've known Laricia for a while, but I just haven't had a chance to check out her channel. And I don't have that kind of hair. So, anyway, I probably would get a kick out of some of her videos. Anyway. But I've been knowing James for a long time. So don't mess with my James. All right. So anyway, yeah. So this is as much of a walkthrough as I think we can do with my limited. Oh, I do still have the top fan badge. I just so happened to notice that, and I clicked this on by mistake. Okay, guys, just to let you know, I don't even know what I clicked on. Let me see. What did I click on? Oh, the little tool. There's a little tool icon right next to where it says add story. Let me add to story. Hello, everyone. I'm over on YouTube doing a walkthrough of the changes to the Facebook interface. So check it out. All right, and I should have put that filter on before I let go, because I like that filter. And actually, you know, because I have so many followers on my page, I can go ahead and add a link. So I'm just going to link to my YouTube page. Bear with me. And if you guys have never seen any of my videos about using Facebook stories on your page, thank God they didn't take that away. I think I'm just going to put eileen.link/YT, and that should work. And I'm not even going to test it. I'm just going to share that. And so we can get back over here. You don't use the Ecamm glass filter. Ecamm glass filter. I'm not sure what you mean by the glass filter, but yeah, I can't use that on my phone. Even though I know you showed there's some Ecamm stuff that you could do on your phone, but it wouldn't be that. Interested to know what James is posting on TikTok, as he mentioned, of driving views. Got it, Lee. Got it. I see what you're saying. Well, go follow him over there. Just kidding. Yeah, you guys connect. Make sure you connect. I want everybody to connect with James. If you smart, you connect with Eric too, because whatever your IQ was the last time you got your IQ measure, hang out with Eric, and I guarantee you're gonna go up at least 2 points, if not more. But then again, your brain might explode, because Eric is so super smart. Sometimes even his jokes go over my head. All right, so let's see what else we could do here from mobile. I know that's important. All right, so notice by my name at the very top, all right, there's a little carrot, little down arrow. So I guess that's how I can switch back to my profile. Okay, that's good to know. Here's where I can make some changes. And like I said, told you guys this morning, I updated my profile pic. It's an old picture, but still, and I can change. Oh, here, more ways that the page is just like a profile, because here you can also add things that I don't even have on my profile, but I know a lot of folks do. Hobbies. You can select featured images to go there or featured content to go on there. I I don't know. I'm not selecting any other featured content. I mean, I have a few there, and you see you can move them around. You should be able to move them around because clearly there's a like little drag handles. There you go. It moved. All right. So you can do that. There's your links, and it probably now see here. I didn't even notice that I could add my social links because I already had all my social links in there. Now I got to go in here and add them again. Isn't that lovely? Let me think about that. Let me pause for a second, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This might be a new feature. This may be a new feature because I'm going to go back to Eileen Smith, and I'm just going to go over to one of my other pages, my basic blog tips page. Okay. And see, because that app just moves so quickly. I'm just kidding. I've stopped using my Facebook page. Well, I'm not at this point, Lee. I'm not going to say you did anything wrong. Oh, and Eric tweeted me a picture. Okay, well, while we're waiting for Facebook to realize that I want to just go to my page. Okay, there you go. I'll check your tweet in a minute, Eric. Thank you. I know whatever it is helpful. All right, so here I'll go to my About section. And no, I did not have links to my other social networks. There's videos and photos, community, which always baffled me. I don't let people post on my page. So, this is telling me, okay, I could put top fans on that page. Oh, so here's an example. Here's what you want to do for your page before you make the switch, because right now is the beginning of 2021, but eventually they're going to want us all to switch, okay? So in the meantime, you want to encourage people to follow your page and not so much like. See, so here's another page that may make sense for me to switch, even though I'm frustrated, okay? But you got to think about what makes more sense, because look, I already have 300 plus more follows than I do likes on this page. And as we were talking about earlier, inviting your friends is so much easier. There's a place for you to do that. However, you can't do that on the new page setup. You literally have to go to your profile, search for your page, which I did not do here. I didn't do a demo on that because I don't know what kind of craziness that's going to look like. So you have to do that one on your own. All right. So then it tells the groups by this page, and some old comments came up from 2017, but I don't really use this page that much. So yeah. So let me just click the cogwheel. Page information. It does have Instagram there, but I've already got my Instagram connected to the Eileen page, so I'm not going to. All right. So with that was a good thing about being Eileen. So that says Eileen Smith, see your profile, but I want Eileen. And then I'm going to go back to, no, where was that? Yeah. Yeah. Try to find it again, Eileen. Let me think. Where would that be? Tap on my profile. Hey, yay. Oh, interesting. The little wrench that was the tools wrench went away, and now it's a graph for insights. Oh, Facebook. So this is why I'm not saying this is a tutorial. They're literally changing the app on the fly as you click on things. You go back, and that thing that you clicked on a minute ago is not there. All right, so now we're okay. That just took me in a circle. Let me click on the three dots again. Edit profile. Okay, we got back to it. All right, edit your about information. Okay, we're getting there again. No, where's that part where I could add my no, I lost it. Where's that part where I could oh, this edit pencil up at the top. Yay, I found it. Figured it out, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I need to go. Thanks for streaming this today, Eileen. You're welcome, Zoe. Thank you. Keep up your knitting and crocheting. All right, so links, edit. Yay. So add social links and website. I could add another website. How cool is that? So I could say, and in this case, I'll just say Eileen dot link / links. And that's where you can go and sign up for my email list. And let's see what social links it gives me the option to add. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. I gotta click this edit, not the edit at the bottom that says edit your about info. The edit next to the word link that's on the right hand side. Okay, that edit. What's the timestamp of this? Because I definitely want to add that timestamp. 47 minutes. Hey there, Patricia A. Murray. Great to see you. All right, so add social links. So it does give me a specific list of social links that I can add: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitch, WhatsApp, Line. Raise your hand if you know what Line is. Oh, I'm putting my hand down because I never heard of Line. WeChat, Kick, Pinterest, Tumblr, Ask.fm. That's still around. Didn't know that existed anymore. SoundCloud, Spotify. So if you're a podcaster, oh, look at this. Super chat came in from Luminous Star Live. Eileen, I started watching you recently and really appreciate your tutorials. Keep them coming. Thank you so very much for the super chat. I so appreciate you. And everyone, be sure that you have given this video a thumbs up and also think about sharing it out because somebody else may want to know what's going on with this new Facebook change. All right, so let's go. Let's keep going. It's interesting the order that they put these things in. Okay, so SoundCloud, Spotify, LinkedIn. Why is LinkedIn way down here? Skype, QQ. All right, so now these are going to be the ones that are more international and ones that I won't know. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. VK, okay. GitHub. That's kind of popular. And Oculus. Well, that's interesting because Oculus is their own platform. Well, I don't know why that one's down so far, but okay. I don't really know too many people that are on Oculus. In fact, I think I only know one person that uses it, and that's John Eric. Okay, so here we go. I'm not going to make you guys sit here while I put in my social handles, but now we know the path to get to this. So I'm just going to say, I'm not even going to do that. Nope. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to say save. All right, so we go to, let's retrace our steps. Here we go to Eileen. We clicked on the pencil at the top. We scroll down. All right. And you see where you can add hobbies. I'm not going to, but you can. Wait a minute. I can't resist because we didn't do hobbies last time. Let's just look and see what's in there. Okay, so there are choices of hobbies. Not like, and you can search for others, but they're probably only going to let you put. All right, let's see what happens if I search for live streaming. Let's see. This hobby is not currently available. Please try searching for another. Yeah. They want to pigeonhole you into the hobbies that they know that they can sell advertising against, okay? So, it's up to you if you choose a hobby or not, but just so you know, that's why they want you to put your hobbies in here, okay? Because even though you're a page, you now have a news feed that they're going to put ads in to follow along here. Facebook isn't making this change because they want to make it so much better for you. I'll say that one more time. Facebook is not making this change to make things better for you. It might make it easier for you to advertise, but they're also now, they really desperately need to make sure they can collect more and more information about you because of everything that's going on with Apple and their privacy. They launched a lawsuit against Apple and the iOS 14. I'm not going to go into all of that, but it has to do with tracking. And Facebook is the main culprit that they are trying to prevent from tracking you. So Facebook now wants to know your hobbies as your page. Because maybe you didn't fill them out on your profile. They figured, look, we ain't get you over there, but we're going to get you over here. Okay? Because there is nothing about this that is making it easier. You already had a Facebook page. There's nothing about this new change that's making your life easier. They're making this switch for their benefit. When anytime a service is free, and Facebook is free. So anytime there's a service that's free, always remember, you are the product. So actually, you work for Facebook. You might think we're going to make Facebook work for you. And I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that do. They have their ways of making Facebook work for you. But you literally work for Facebook. Okay? Just want to put that out there for you so you can't say I ain't tell you. All right, so we're going to go into the links. So that was the path. You went to your profile, the pencil at the top of the page. You scroll down, and then we go to links. And here's where you can add your links. And so I don't know what the limit on the website is. And Lee Launches said, the truth. Yes, you can give me a hashtag truth. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. You can give me a hashtag truth or hashtag amen or hashtag preach. All right, so I don't know what your limit is on how many websites you're going to put on here, but think about the user who comes to your page. My darling Birdie Lynn is here. Everybody follow Birdie Lynn. And she came right in and gave me a hashtag preach. Thank you, baby girl. All right, so but just remember how a user is. They're gonna, they're following. They're gonna get on your Facebook page. So now here's another thing. You want to encourage other page owners to follow you as their page. So all of y'all who do have Facebook pages, go ahead and search and follow my Facebook page. That's what I want y'all to do. That's what I want y'all to do. Now, wait a minute now. Hold up. I don't know if I can type into the chat from here. Sure I can. Ecamm lets me do that. But I'm going to do it right now. And the link is in the description. But, even though I'm frustrated with Facebook, I'm going to try my best to. And Birdie Lynn, you are the bomb, girl, with the super sticker. Yes. Oh my gosh. You make me want to just go right over to YouTube right now and look at that. Because I love the super stickers. I love them, I do. And so I want to see what that one looks like. And so I'm in the background, I'm going over to this live video. And yep, you hear it. Yay. Oh, keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you. You're awesome. You are so awesome. Okay. So just think of it as, someone who is coming to your page, and now you're going to have pages coming to your page, right? They're not going to go through a whole bunch of links. They may want to make sure, like, how to follow you on Twitter or how to follow you on Instagram or something like that. Now they got to figure out a way to put code. We should put our Clubhouse links on here too, shouldn't we? No, it's too soon for that. Yeah, it's probably too soon. All right, so let's see what else can we explore on this new and interesting interface here. I think I went through just about everything. Okay, here we go. No. Here's something interesting here. Right next to where it says post, it says filters. I am discovering this, guys, as I'm doing this. This is brand new, and I haven't seen anybody else do a tutorial on it because it's scary. It's scary to get on here and don't even know what the heck is going on and just try to click on things. So that's what I'm doing now because I have no fear of Facebook. All right, so here we go. Go to today, posted by anyone, tag post, only show posts you're tagged in. Today, posted by anyone. All right, so let's see if I change. Okay, I can change the date range. Oh, I can change the day, not the date range. That's kind of goofy. I guess if I know something was posted on a specific day, I could go and find it, but it seems like they would give you a date range. Posted by anyone. So here you go. You, others, or anyone. All right, so yeah, you may want to just go and see what others have posted. Tag posts. Let's see what happens when I only show posts you're tagged in. So, yeah, no. So this is kind of cool. So I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't, because that defeats the purpose for me of being able to use this way. No, this is only showing you you're filtering only things that are on your page. So I forget that. No, I want to reset today. All right, instead of, it just so happens to be today is that date. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay, guys and gals. And I had an A instead of S. Had an A instead of S. Oh, you mean I put the wrong link in there? Or did I do that? Oh, no. I'm not sure what A you meant instead of S. ILEANESP. in your page. You had the A or I had the A? I love the purple hearts in your page link. Okay, well, if I did it wrong, I apologize. Oh yeah, I see it now. I see it now. Thank you for correcting me. Yes, the HTTPS. That's what happens when you talk and type at the same time. I used to be able to do that when I was younger. I used to be able to read upside down too. I know one time my boss called me in the office and he wanted to chat with me about something. And he didn't know I could read upside down. And so I was kind of like predicting what he was going to say. And he just thought I was so smart. It never even dawned on man that I could read upside down. Like, duh. Rest in peace. He passed away. All right, now I can put it up on screen because I spelled it all right now. And honestly, Facebook, I do post over there. You see, I shared Roberto Blake's video. He's actually live right now. And I have his video posted over there on my Facebook page. And I like sharing not just my own content, but others who have fantastic content as well. And so I do like to post over on that page, and I really like to use the stories. I like to use Facebook page stories, and I do believe, just like Instagram, you need to have the 10,000 uh, followers, not likes anymore. It's not fans. Used to be fans, then it was likes, and now it's follows. I don't even know if you're followers. You're just a follow. Because, Facebook has some interesting terminology, and I'll just try to make sure I get it right. Because sometimes when you're talking to people, they confuse a Facebook page with a Facebook profile. A lot of people make that difference. And so it's going to get even worse now because you literally are in Facebook behaving almost as if you are a profile. Okay. So, and that may be one reason why Facebook gave me the prompt to make that switch because it knows that my page and person, uh, because it didn't prompt me to switch any of my other pages, only this one. Okay. So, and I think somewhere on here it said that I was a public figure or something like that. And I'm like, I never told them that. I don't know where they got that from. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can find that again. Yeah, I saw that as I was scrolling through here. I saw somewhere that it says public figure, and I'm like, I never told them I was a public figure. Um, I just content creator is what I said. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want you to worry about it either. I hope that this has been helpful to you. Like I said, later on, I will add timestamps to this so that folks can get to the information. Because a lot of times I get comments on the replay, and people say, "Well, you just went on and on and on." No, I actually got to some good points here today, but it'd be easier if you had the timestamp and you could just go right there to what it was you want to learn. So, with that, guys, I want you to continue to stay connected with me here on YouTube as well as over on Twitter. Because that's where I'm really super active on Twitter. And I like Instagram too, but I'm more active on, let's be real. Keep it real with y'all. I'm more active on Twitter than I am on Instagram. I like Instagram though. But, I when I'm on Facebook, most of the time I'm in groups. So hopefully you are in one of the groups that I like to hang out in. Um Also, I have my own group that you guys could think about joining. Hello, Swarthy Daisy. How are you? I have my own group, and I should probably have given you guys a link to that a long time ago. And it's I don't have the link off the top of my head, so I will grab it really quickly. And it's called the Eileen Smith Fan Club, but don't think of it that way. I'm getting ready to close out naturally, Laricia. So you can go ahead and request to join that group as well. I also post there, and when I do my HAPS live streams, I may usually make sure I go live in that group as well. So, whew, with all that said, I want you to have an absolutely wonderful day. It's snowing here. I don't know what it's doing where you are, but today we got some snow, and so I will be in the house, cozied up under the blankets when I get finished editing up this video, the description and all that good stuff. So, with that, guys, I always start by saying hello, beautiful people. And I always end with stay beautiful.